So what was going through your mind when they tied it 3-3?
I mean, we put up a good fight. St. Louis put up a good fight, and they came back and they scored 3. But you know, we got to work together, and we pulled it out with the next 2 goals. It was a little nerve-wracking, but we got it done.
Talk about those 2 goals, because you obviously had them, and you beat the keeper with some shots from just inside the circle.
You know, I brought it in a few more times before, and we just got to finish, but the whole team stayed composed, and we just played it out to the end. And it was a good thing we got those 2 goals in.
So talk about your goal.
Well, it was more like, kind of like going crazy in the circle, and I ended up getting it on my stick, and I just spun around and just shot it straight in the ball, went through the goalie's legs.
And talk about how you guys stayed really composed, even though after they came back and scored 3 goals.
It's really different for our team. It's really great because in the past we would get really frantic and start messing up, but we just told each other to stay composed and that we wanted to show what kind of team we were going to be this year, and so we came back and we did it.
So talk about the 5-3 win against St. Louis today.
Well, I mean, getting 3 goals in the first half was awesome, and going into halftime with that lead. I told them at halftime I wanted 5. Then I told them after the game, I said I didn't expect the other team to get 3. I mean, you know, like you never can breathe until you really have a lead. So, and they learned how the team can come back really fast. I mean, we had a couple of lapses where we kind of sat back, but most of the time we really went after it, and we put a lot of pressure on them, so they never really had a chance to get going. And that's what I want from this team. They played as a team. It was great teamwork, and it was an awesome game. Very excited.
And talk about their composure. After they did score 3, you could kind of see, they never really got deflated or anything, but they just continued to fight and came back with those 2 goals.
I called timeout, and I told them that they needed to play like they'd played in the first half, because we were starting to back away. When we start to back away, we were faster than them, I think fitter than them. But when you back away, you give the other team vision and everything else. So I just told them what happened. I said, you got to go back to how you did in the first half and put pressure on the players, and get the ball back, and it'll take care of itself. And I think some of the older kids stepped up. I mean, it's kind of like Emily Tregoning towards the end. It's just like, okay, I'm taking over, and she did. She scored the last 2 goals, so that was huge. I mean, it helps when you get forwards in on the goal like that, and they have to have people on them. Now your midfielders can come through and have shots, and that's what we're able to do. So it's great.